Hello, hello, hello. Now, depending on your size of the ball of clay, you may want to take a little bit off. That would make one or two stumpy little legs right there. And maybe one or two stumpy little legs right there. Now, we need stumpy little legs, of course, because your newest Chia Pet, which is going to be different than last year's Chia Pet, your newest Chia Pet is going to be kind of short with stumpier little legs. Last year we made them covered over. I should go grab one. They were sort of hollowed out on the inside, like a pinch pot flipped over. This year we're going to kind of reverse it so that it actually holds water in it, but there's going to be a little hole somewhere near the top. So stumpy little legs. So it's going to be basically an empty creature, maybe a bit bigger on that. So it can't have tall legs. If it's a giraffe, it's got to be laying down. Those could be 1, 2, 3, 4 little legs. There it is. Okay. Laying down giraffe. Let's just start. Again, we make a ball, and we, tips of our fingers, pinch in, turn, pinch in, turn, pinch in, turn. Remember to keep a thick rim, so I'm kind of going deep. Deep but under the rim. Nothing like this. No thin rim. Like this. Thick rim. No thin rim. Let's thicken that. Roll that over itself again. I'm going to try not to move too quickly here, but I'm wondering if I can do the pinch pot body in one piece. Sometimes we'll make two of them and cup them together. Let's see, because we want the hole to be really small. So can I push it out? This is a challenge. And, oh, I don't know if I can. Pushing it out. And I guess I could pinch it over again, like this. And maybe I can get my finger in and then clean that up. Yep. So we've got a smaller hole, because we want space for Chia to grow, and if there's a hole in the middle of it, well, that's like basically having your garden and your lawn around a swimming pool. We want no swimming pool. Hey, that's not bad. So pinky works well. And now I have a vessel of sorts for holding water. And that way, like, we just water it once every few days. Water in there, Chia on the top. Okay, there's my body. What kind of animal, what kind of creature is it? I'm not sure. Also, when I put my finger in, I'll be pushing back because I'm going to make my scoring technique. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are those for? Those are 4 little legs. Now these are a bit short. I'm going to double them up. Make sure I join those. Now those I didn't have to score, those 2 separate pieces. I just merged them. And however, this part I'm going to score a little bit. And I'll get my slurry, which I forgot to get. My slurry, also known as slip, the wet stuff. I'll smudge it on, and then we merge these together. Really sorry I didn't get that. And push your finger in and then join them. So I'm pushing back from inside. You can use your finger, you can use a tool. And I want to join that really well so it's as if there's no join. How's that look? See? Yeah, there's no join. There is. You can do it that way, make it nice all the way around. If the legs are too long, then when I put it down, they'll fall, like they'll collapse under its own weight. So I wouldn't go any longer than that. This is a bit of an experiment. Also, you can take a little extra clay, roll it like this, and you can throw it in there, trim off a little bit, and that gives you a little extra clay between the two, and then you smooth that up, you smooth that down. I hope you can hear me okay. Finger for smoothing it out. And do that 4 times. It's going to get a little crowded. Don't let it collapse. And seriously, I think this is a lot of clay for 4 little legs. So maybe we go back to that short leg. Okay, short leg. Now you can imagine sitting on its 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, from there, we need a neck. So from another piece of clay, well, a neck and a head. So, let's get that bit of that out of there. A head. This is like we're thinking creature, we're thinking animal. How you make it, I'm not sure. We could push something in there for eyes. I always love to take actual spheres and put them in. That one was a bit big. This one I'll make a little smaller, so it'll be like it's squinting at us. Get it in there, or make the hole a little bigger so the ball actually fits in, so when you squeeze around, it's okay. Now these little crack marks, I don't mind. I think of them as sort of age marks, but you can smooth them out if you want. Again, you can either cut in a mouth or you can add a mouth. Just grab a piece of clay, put it on like that, mush it in on one edge, and all of a sudden you have a mouth. Of course, I'm rushing a little bit, you know, but it also gives it kind of character when we move sort of quickly, fluidly. There's the nose. And I do recommend dots in eyes. It sort of wakes them up really quick. So that's going to be the start of its head. Who knows? Maybe there'll be, I don't know. It's not necessarily a stumpy giraffe. I'm not sure what it is. A couple small little pieces. I'm going to call those ears, or you could make antlers of some sort. Again, so long as everything is attached well, smoothing it, kind of, but then it's going to, if it holds together, it doesn't matter what it is. The back doesn't need to be joined necessarily. I'm going to roll them forward a little bit, and it's cute. It's cute. There's the head. I got to get the head on top of there, but let's give it a little neck first. Another little piece of clay. Got lots of stumpy little pieces. And I'm just gonna, well, yeah, let's do a little bit of, this clay is wonderfully moist, so it's not such a big deal to make it merge. And you'll get to know anything that seems too long, like tall, it won't hold. Okay, it'll start to fall over on its own weight. So we're keeping things a little shorter. Last year, with Ms. Gray, we did a little drawing of what our creature was going to be. This year, we're just going to let the creature come to us. It will create itself. This is part llama, part turtle, part giraffe. You might not be able to tell right now. Again, you're seeing me join it everywhere. And notice the head is a little floppy. Yeah, I don't put wire in there to support it because wire inside clay doesn't work in the kiln. I just got it. It could be a beefier neck. Now, don't laugh. Let's just put in there. You can imagine. There's the start of my creature. Hello, hello, hello. All right, a couple more little legs. Tail of sorts, a very small, we're going to try and make that even smaller hole, but with lots of room inside for water. Yeah, and then it's going to be like that. We'll cover it with, actually we're going to, remember we're going to make chia grooves. There's going to be lots of space for chia seeds to go on there so that it'll grow nice and big and tall. Now this is right on the edge of messy. You know I've rushed what I've done here for the demonstration, but you can all tidy it up a bit. Remember, if this is too heavy, it'll fall off. So you can also prop it up with not a piece of clay, but with a bit of paper towel or recycled paper or something, so it will dry and be all happy. You can go further when it comes to texture, details, face, and so on. We'll glaze them a little bit. Oh, right, Mr. Shaw, what do I write between the legs? I write somewhere on the bottom of it. And actually, remember, I find it easier to press my name in rather than carve it. Pressing is easier. And yes, I know I only have one leg and my S looks kind of strange. But now anything with a curve is harder to do. You can use the curve there. There. This is for my 2. And then for my 20, for my O, I can use the curve there. And then my 2. Press it in. And 1. 2021, Shaw, boom. Check it out. Chia!